There's a lot more going on in Star Trek Into Darkness than the obvious story. In reality, it's a scathing critique of U.S. foreign policy since 9/11. So, in the old tradition of an episode of Lost, let's break it down, shall we? In the first rebooted Star Trek, Vulcan is destroyed by a rogue Romulan named Nero. This is the Star Trek version of 9/11. In response, the Federation immediately begins to secretly build up its military and shifts to an offensive footing in foreign affairs. As a natural part of this shift, the Federation begins to look into what weapons they have available. One of these weapons happens to be Khan, a genetically advanced super soldier. No, not him. No, not him either. That's better. Now, Khan represents any number of different things, primarily Al-Qaeda, but we can also think of him as any technology we push to its limits for the sole purpose of creating a more effective way to kill. Of course, what good is a weapon if you don't have someone willing to point it and pull the trigger? Enter Peter Weller's Admiral Marcus. He's basically Dick Cheney and the neocons. Marcus is bound and determined to start a war with the Klingons before they can strike first, even though it's unclear any such war is actually imminent. Iraq. The Klingons are obviously meant to be extremist Muslims, or all Muslims as they are too often portrayed in the media. So we have Khan, a terrorist, set loose by Marcus. Then Khan attacks and kills civilians. In his excellent book, Chalmers Johnson labels this phenomenon blowback. Marcus then uses the backlash to try to start a war. As in our world, Marcus is doing it all in the name of safety and security in the homeland. I also liked that Khan the terrorist is given a legitimate beef with the Federation, and yet the movie never excuses Khan's actions for a second. Star Trek has always been a pacifist show at its heart. As the movie points out, there should be a mission of exploration, not of military conquest. So next time you watch Star Trek Into Darkness, be aware. You're watching a movie about yourself.